So if you choose to be a doctor only because you passed the exam or some other reason, then sometimes it may be hard for you. Hello guys, how are you? I hope all of you are doing very well. In this video, I'll be sharing my thoughts on how to work as an intern doctor in Sri Lanka. So after the final examination, you have to work as an intern doctor for a period of 1 year. It will consist of two appointments: medi- medicine, surgery, pediatrics, or genomes. So before starting your internship, if you select to be a doctor because you love to be a doctor, then the internship will be a very pleasant experience for you. So if you choose to be a doctor only because you passed the exam or some other reason, then sometimes it may be hard for you. So each appointment has to be done for a period of 6 months. So during these 6 months, the first appointment will be the most challenging one. Either it is an easy one or a hard one. I think the first appointment will be the most challenging one because it is the first appointment. You work as a doctor. So you will be directly working with the patients. Most of the people are worried about your knowledge and whether and what are the areas that you should be aware of before going for the internship. So I think mainly your basic final MBBS knowledge will be sufficient to work as an intern doctor. And as an intern, you will learn day by day. It is true that we should minimize our mistakes, but you are allowed to do mistakes and you have to learn from every mistake. And that's the internship. And no need to be fear of those things. You have to be reasonable, you have to stood up for your knowledge and take correct decisions. And during the internship, there will be your colleagues, your seniors, the senior doctors and the consultants. They will help you and they will guide you, and no need to be fear of the internship. Most of us worry about doing the internship alone. But so as the intern doctors, we are not supposed to be doing alone because other staff, other doctors will always be behind us. So they will always supervise. So no need to worry. But there are moments you must take the decisions. Most of the time, you are the first person that encounters with the patient. So if it is an emergency, you must know the basic things that should be done during an emergency. You should be capable of handling the patient until a senior doctor comes. You should have a comprehensive knowledge on basic emergency management. That will be very important. Either you do medicine, surgery, pediatrics, or gynos. Whatever the basic understanding of an emergency should be there. And you should inform your seniors whenever you encounter a difficult situation. That is a must. And I am not going to discuss on the emergencies or whatever the things you must study, but I will be talking on general things that will be important during your internship. One of the most important thing is balancing your work and your life. That is very important. Otherwise, you will be stressed out, you will be burnout, and the whole internship will be a very bad thing for you. Time management is one of the most important things. So, if you waking up early, then that's a plus point for you. During the internship, it is best to wake up early and best to do word work as early as possible. Then you will be free for a time and you will have time for some other things as well, and you will definitely have time for have some breakfast, lunch, or dinner, because there will be time you have to find the time to eat. It is best to manage your time and do work as early as possible. Then there will be time for everything. As fresh intern doctors, with the heavy load of work in the ward, you will sometimes forget the ward work and important things. So I will suggest to keep a small book and write daily the important things that the consultants order, and what are the important managements for each patient. So we can remember and we can look at the book and see whether we have some other work that we forgot. So it is very easy to forget during the internship. So forgetting is one of the loveliest things that we encounter during the internship. So it is very important to remember things. Keeping a small book will be beneficial. Another thing, working with the other healthcare workers. So there are nurses, there are helping staff, there are attendants, and there are hospital administrative people. So it is best to work friendly as possible with everyone. So that will give peace to your mind. And it is very important to understand that care we provide for the patient is a teamwork. So you are a member of that team. So it is important to understand that with the help of everyone, we are providing this care to the patient. So it is important that we communicate effectively between other healthcare workers and convey our decisions and convey our plans to them as well. So there won't be any unnecessary problems during the ward work. Usually salary will arrive on 25th of every month, and you should sign your salary slip at the office. And if you forget that, then you will, during the next month, you will receive the salary as a check, and you have to go and deposit that to the bank. So it is best to sign your salary whenever that comes. So don't forget that also. Write in the diary. There's a diary that you will be given, and you have to daily write your ward work time, then and what is the time you arrived at the hospital and left, and the on-call time. Usually, as interns, should be there for 24 hours. So you have to write all 24 hours in the diary, and maintain it daily will be a very pleasant thing at the end of an appointment. Because otherwise, you have to write the whole diary for the whole 6 months advance, and that will be a difficult situation. And one other thing I learned as an intern is write in time when you are documenting something in the BST. It is very important to mention your name as doctor, whatever your name, and the time. It is very important because the documentation is very important and it has a legal background. So whenever you write something, it is very legal, and that has a value. So you have to mention the type, because that will be, if there is something bad happens, then you will be traced back. So it is very important to treat your BST. Otherwise, there will be consequences. I hope that this video will help you during your internship. I wish you good luck for your internship and best of luck for your future life. Thank you.